Bullitt County Schools says it tried to save thousands of dollars by buying its own garbage truck.
WDRB Investigates reporter Valerie Chin reveals why the district has now trashed that program.
Ready for auction, this garbage truck is owned by Bullitt County Public Schools. But why would BCPS go into the garbage business?
When we did the math, we determined that we thought we could save money long term by bringing those services in-house.
But the project hasn't gone as planned.
But we quickly found out why school districts don't get into the sanitation business.
As WDRB Investigates found out, this project actually ended up costing the district some serious cash. This goes back 2 years. Superintendent Jesse Bacon says in spring of 2022, the district's sanitation contract was coming to an end, and they got a bid from a company for $300,000 a year for 3 years, a 250% increase. So he says a facilities director and chief operations officer at the time advised the district to purchase its own garbage truck and containers to try and save money.
The goal was to break even within 2 years, and then after 2 years, it would be all to the plus, if you would, from a budgetary standpoint.
Concerned citizens contacted WDRB Investigate saying it never worked and broke down many times. Now they are scrapping the entire thing and going back to using a company. Districts say they need to raise taxes to give raises, but if they didn't try experiments with our tax money, maybe they wouldn't need to raise them.
What are your thoughts on taxpayer money being used for this project? It was a lot of cash, and now you're going to have to auction this off.
Well, we don't know what the end product's going to be. There's still a possibility where we could completely break even on all this.
WDRB Investigates requested all the records related to this garbage program. Here's what we found out. The district paid more than $101,000 for the used garbage truck in June of 2022. More than $129,000 for dumpsters and recycling bins. And more than $8,600 for a carport for the garbage truck that now has a tractor in it. BCPS also added a sanitation engineer job for a person to drive the garbage truck and help the maintenance department. But 3 months into using the garbage program in 2022, a setback.
And how did the truck get damaged?
It was on a regular run one morning, and it's a front-loading truck. And so as the truck was bringing the dumpster up from the front, the hydraulics went out on the truck, and which caused the dumpster to crash into the cab part of the truck.
And that cost over $10,000 for the district to fix it. So at what point did you realize this was not a good idea?
At that point, when we knew that it took us a long time to find someone who could actually repair the truck. And then when we saw the cost of the repairs, and then C, we didn't have a backup truck. So when trucks are out of commission, we had to contract a service anyway.
We asked for pictures of the damage, but the district says it doesn't have any and released this incident report.
Some people are calling this a dumpster fire type project. You're laughing a little bit about it. I mean, what are your thoughts on that phrase? This has been a dumpster fire.
I think it's a great pun, obviously. And again, it's one of these situations that we took a risk and it didn't work.
Just when the auction will happen hasn't been set yet. And the 2 employees who researched the idea to start the garbage program no longer work for the district, unrelated to this.
If it had all worked out, we would be sitting at even right now, even money from when we began the very beginning of the process. And every year from this point forward that we would have continued our transportation or our sanitation services in-house would have saved the district $300,000 a year that we had planned on, and we would have contributed to increased staff salaries.
Looking back on what happened, do you think this was worth it?
Oh, hindsight's always 20/20. If I'd have known that the malfunction could have happened so easily, that the repairs would have been so costly, sure we wouldn't have done this.
With photojournalist Jeff Gordon, Valerie Chin, WDRB News.
If you have information about a story you think the WDRB Investigates team should look into, you can email us at investigate@wdrb.com.